Okay, by this point you're probably wondering what we're doing here. This is a customer of mine I've had for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, a mowing customer. But right where we're digging up, where Ryan just dug that big stump out, that was the biggest one of the two. There used to be 2 big trees here, and it was somewhat of a makeshift flower bed underneath it. It went obviously from about where we're at right now. There's some unilock blocks right there that we broke free and I moved out of the way, but this was built up about 1.5 feet tall, and then the width that you see, and then from where we're digging now all the way toward the fence. But she had a family member cut the trees down, so she decided she wanted this area, the stumps taken out, and it just leveled and turned into yard. So in between where Ryan's at right now, actually where I'm at, where we're both at, there used to be a pool there, and there's about a 1-foot drop. So instead of hauling all this excess topsoil away, once we got the stumps out, we are just putting it over there and raking it out to fix the grade so that there isn't that 1-foot drop anymore. In the long run, it'll make it easier for me to mow, and it'll make it look a lot better in the back. She does need to bring in a lot more topsoil if she wants to level all these areas out, but this is a big start. She has a lot of plans for back here, so it just worked out, and it was a nice semi-easy job for us. I wasn't sure how easy those stumps would come out. That one was really big. I knew it was going to be, but the main plan was to just have Ryan dig around the base of it with the backhoe and loosen the dirt up, and then I would chop at it with my axe, which I ended up not even having to do. So I figured this job to take about 3 to 4 hours. All in all, I think we were in and out of here in about an hour and a half. So definitely worked out in our favor, and we had fun doing it. It was supposed to rain this morning. It ended up not raining. Well, it rained early on, but not at all while we were out here doing this job. But it's kind of funny because I was fried all week, and now it's like 54 to 58 degrees today. It just felt really cold and damp. But anyway, we got this leveled out pretty well. And then I pulled all the roots out and all the chunks of grass, and we got them out of there. And those I hauled away in my dump truck. Ryan scooped them up, and you'll see that coming up. And then dumped it in my truck. And then I went and dumped it where we dump all of our brush. But I raked it back and left it a little bit high, because it's gonna settle for sure, especially since we pulled stumps out. And then I went over the whole thing and seeded it and put starter fertilizer down. So I sent her pictures when we got done. She wasn't home, and then when she got home this evening, she texted me and told me she was very happy. It came out much better than she thought it was going to, and she asked for instructions on watering it and what she needs to do. So I filled her in on that, and hopefully before long she'll start to have some grass here, and this, instead of being a big eyesore, it'll turn into a nice added part to her backyard. So, you know, all in all, it turned out well. This machine is actually a Mahindra machine, and it belongs to a friend of Ryan's. We've used it many times for many different jobs, and he really doesn't charge us much at all. But, you know, Ryan works out a price with him, and, you know, it turns out to be a good deal for everybody. So the machine is very universal. It's worked out well for us on many different jobs, and this one was no different at all. So it was nice to have it for the day, and we got the job done and got it done quickly. So all in all, it turned out pretty good, and I thought this would be a change of pace from, you know, my standard videos. This is definitely something different. Every once in a while something like this comes up. You guys know I don't really get into landscaping too much anymore, so, you know, like I said, nice little change of pace. I did get the Ferris back, and I will update everybody on that this coming week. I mowed my entire yard with it, and it mowed fantastic. But when I got it back last time, it mowed really well, and at first, and then took a crap. So we'll see. I'm going to take it out Monday, and we'll see what happens. There'll definitely be some video of that, and I will update you on the status of that. But Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one.
And that is pretty much that. The customer just wanted them stumps out. I've been mowing this yard for years. There used to be a pool there, obviously, but the customer just wanted them 2 big stumps out and this leveled to turn it back in the yard. Plant some grass seed there. Same with this over here. She's gonna have to bring in a lot more topsoil if she wants this all perfectly level, but I left it high there, high here, because especially with taking them stumps out, this is gonna settle a lot. And this is more like sandy loam. There's a lot of clay under it, but so now I'm gonna put seed on it and starter fertilizer. Call it a day. Job's done.